Welcome to my podcast. Today I will be talking about prospects in the NHL. And then I will be reviewing the prospects in the NHL. Anaheim Ducks C. Strengths, defensive prospects, high-end talent, top prospects. Nick Ritchie, Shea Theodore, Jacob Larson, Brandon Montour. Weaknesses, weak at center and goalie depth. Prospects to watch, Max Jones, the first-round pick in 2016, could push for a spot on the roster straight out of camp. Arizona Coyotes B. Strengths are top-end talent up front. Top prospects, Dylan Strome, Lauren Dalphins, Christian Dvorak, Nick Merkley, and Ryan McGinnis. Weaknesses, no noticeable top defensive prospects. Prospects to watch for, Jacob Churin. With how weak the defensive prospects are, Churin could push for a spot right out of camp this season. Boston Bruins B. Strengths, depth in goal, talent and depth at forward, as well as defense. Top prospects, Malcolm Subban, Jacob Zorville, Joe Morrow, Alex Kukuchev, Jake DeBrusk, and Zane McIntyre. Weaknesses, they don't have any elite forwards despite the talented forwards they have. Prospects to watch for, Brandon Carlo. He is a punishing defenseman that is capable of being a shutdown defenseman in the NHL. Buffalo Sabres C. They have depth in goal and many NHL-ready prospects. Top prospects, Justin Bailey, Nick Baptiste, Connor Hurley, Linus Ullmark. Weaknesses, lack of depth and talent on the wings. Prospect to watch, Alex Nylander. The first-round pick in 2016 could be a huge piece of the core in the future. Calgary Flames-C. Skilled left wingers are the strength. Improved defensive core is also a strength. And prospects with character and leadership is also a strength. A top prospect is Hunter Shinkaruk. Another one is Oliver Kylington, Nick Snyder, and Matthew Tkachuk. A weakness for the Calgary Flames prospects is their overall depth in the system. They may have some talent defensively, but they have a lack of depth on defense, and they have a lack of depth at the center position as well in the system. Prospects to watch for this season are John Gillies. With a need of help at the backup goalie position, John Gillies may make a push to make the NHL roster because the Flames need a backup goalie to back Brian Elliott. I know they signed Chad Johnson, but you never know. He had a good season last season, but John Gillies could make a push to challenge him. Carolina Hurricanes, C+. They are deep on defense, and they have many skilled forwards. Top prospects, Alex Nedeljkovic, sorry if I butchered that, Hayden Fleury, Sebastian Aho, and Jake Bean. Weaknesses, lack of depth in goal and on offense. Top prospects to watch for, Julien Gauthier. With how weak the right wingers are in the system for Carolina, don't be surprised if Gauthier makes the team in the very near future. Chicago Blackhawks, C-. Strengths are the depth in the system is very strong. Depth at center is strong, and solid defensive prospects in this system. Top prospects are Nick Schmaltz, Bully Pogba, Ryan Hartman, and Victor Spenberg. Weaknesses: no top goaltender prospects. Little depth on the wings. Prospect to watch for is Alex DeBrincat. His size is a question mark, but he can score, and with the talent they have in Chicago, he could be a great fit there. Colorado Avalanche, C+. Strengths: depth on defense and goaltending depth. Top prospects: Mikko Rantanen, Tyson Jost, Chris Biggers, and Rocco Grimaldi. Weaknesses: lack of depth on wing, especially at left wing. Prospects to watch for: TJ Compher. TJ Compher was acquired in the Ryan O'Reilly trade. Compher is a great two-way player who competes at a high level. Columbus Blue Jackets, C-. Depth on defense is a strength. Another strength is depth and talented prospects playing at the pro level. Top prospects: Pierre-Luc Dubois, Zach Werenski, Sonny Milano, and Paul Bittner. Weaknesses: no premier scorer on the wing, and a lack of physical forwards in the system. Prospect to watch for: Dylan Hetherington, who is a big defenseman who skates well and plays a strong two-way game. Dallas Stars, C-. Strength: tremendous amount of depth at all positions, especially on defense. Top prospects: Julius Honka, Brett Ritchie, Cole Ulley, Vic Rocher, and Riley Tuffy. Weaknesses: no game breakers or elite level prospects, and lack of goaltending depth. Prospect to watch for: Jason Dickinson. The Stars' first round pick in 2013 could make an impact on the NHL roster very soon. Detroit Red Wings, C-. Strengths: mobile defensemen and versatile forwards. Top prospects: Evgeny Shishkinov. Sorry if I can't pronounce that. Anthony Mantha, Xavier Ouellet, and Denis Cholowski. Weaknesses: lack of size up front and suspect goaltending depth. Prospect to watch for: Tyler Bertuzzi, a player who can supply a good mix of grit and scoring. This is a typical Detroit Red Wing player. Edmonton Oilers, C+. Strengths: depth on defense in the system, as well as wingers with different skill sets. Top prospects: Jesse Puljujarvi, Griffin Reinhart, Jake Kugajula, and Nick Ellis. Weaknesses: lack of depth at center and lack of elite goaltender prospects. Prospect to watch for: Laurent Brossoit. Has the tools to be a dominant NHL goalie. Florida Panthers, C+. Strengths are size, speed, and grit at all positions. Have quality depth at center and defense. Top prospects: Lawson Krause, Mike Matheson, Jace Howard Schluck, Connor Brickley, and Logan Shaw. Weaknesses: lack of depth on right wing or at right wing. Prospects to watch: Ian McCoshen. After trading Eric Bronson, McCoshen would provide the Panthers toughness and a big shot from the point. Los Angeles Kings, C-. Strengths, a deep group of wingers and depth on defense. Top prospects, Adrian Kemp, Kevin Gravel, Michael Murch, and Nick Dowdy. Weaknesses, centers lack depth and upside, and lack of elite level forwards. Prospects to watch, Johnny Brodzinski. He has the talent to become a consistent scoring forward, but right now he isn't NHL ready. Minnesota Wild, B. Strength is depth on defense and players with two-way upside. Top prospects, Joel Eriksson-Ek, Alex Tuch, Stefan Michalek, Mike Riley, and Gustav Olofsson. Weaknesses, talent isn't NHL ready, and lack of quote-unquote elite level forwards. Prospects to watch, Sam N.S., a gifted playmaker, may find it difficult to adjust to the NHL because of his size, but the Wild aren't in any rush. Montreal Canadiens, B+. Strengths, depth at all positions. They have high-end talent, good balance of speed, talent, and character. Top prospects are Zach Colley, Charlie Lindgren, Charles Hudon, Jacob Delarose, Mike McCarron, Noah Juleson, and Nikita Sherbak. Weaknesses, lack of high-end talent at center. Prospects to watch, Mikhail Sergachev. Sergachev was the first-round pick of the Canadiens in 2016. He has the opportunity to be a core piece of the defense for many years to come. Nashville Predators A-. Strengths, goaltending depth, defensive depth, and skilled forwards. Top prospects, UC Saros, Kevin Fiala, Vladislav Kamenev, Yakov Trenin, and Jack Dougherty. Weaknesses, lack of top-end scoring forwards and depth at right wing. Prospects to watch, Yanni Yuvinen. He's a fundamentally sound goaltender who has the potential to be a starting NHL goalie someday. New Jersey Devils, B-. Strengths, goaltending depth, many pro-level prospects, talent and depth on defense. Top prospects, Pavel Zacha, Mike McLeod, Steve Santini, and Mackenzie Blackwood. Weaknesses, lack of depth at right wing, few top-tier forwards. Prospects to watch for, Miles Wood. His versatility and ability to play in a top six role at either a six setup man or scorer gives him a chance to make the team next year. New York Islanders, A-. Strength, high-end talent at the forward position, and they also have depth on defense as well as goaltending depth. Top prospects, Matthew Barzal, Ryan Pulock, Michael Delco, Josh Hosong, Anthony Beaulieu, and Ilya Shorkin. Weaknesses, lack of grit, and they also have high-risk, high-reward prospects. Prospects to watch, Linus Soderstrom. He is considered a project at this point, but his skill set suggests he can be a potential starting goalie in the NHL. New York Rangers, C-. Strength, size, and grit at the forward positions, and at all positions actually. And they have a depth of fourth and third line players. Top prospects: Pavel Vucevic, Igor Chichenkin, and Brady Shiki. Brady Shiki. Weakness: no pure offensive defenseman, no future elite scorers, no future number one goalie in the system. Prospect to watch for: Ryan Graves. Graves is a big defenseman who uses his body well and has sound positioning. Ottawa Senators-B+. Strength: goaltending depth, NHL-ready prospects, depth on defense. Top prospects: Thomas Chabot, Colin White, Andreas England, Nick Paul, Matt Pupil, Matt O'Connor. Weaknesses: few top-tier prospects. Prospects to watch: Logan Brown. Logan Brown was drafted with the 11th pick in the 2016 draft. He is a 6'6" center that combines that size he has with playmaking ability. Philadelphia Flyers, B+. Strength: top-end defensive prospects, physical and gritty forwards, several NHL-ready prospects. Top prospects: Ivan Provorov, Samuel Morin, Travis Hanheim, Travis Konecny. Weaknesses: few elite forward prospects. Prospect to watch for: German Rubtsev. This is a high-risk, high-reward pick, as Rubtsev was involved in the doping scandal and is still currently under contract in the KHL. However, Rubtsev's skill and potential is just too high to pass up. Pittsburgh Penguins-C. Strengths: several NHL-ready prospects, a deep group of speedy and gritty forwards. Top prospects: Derek Pouliot, Christian Jarry, Daniel Sprong, Jake Gutso. Weaknesses: many prospects are high-risk picks. Many prospects are projects as well. Prospects to watch, Teddy Blunger, a two-way forward who chips in offensively. San Jose Sharks, C. Strengths: two-way awareness amongst forwards and prolific puck-moving defensemen. Top prospects: Timo Miller, Mirko Miller, Nikolai Goudobin, and Jeremy Roy. Weaknesses: lack of depth at left wing, little high-end scoring at forward position, and lack of shutdown defensemen. Prospect to watch: Kevin LeBlanc, a very skilled player that is especially dangerous on the power play. St. Louis Blues, C. Strengths: defensive depth in goal. Top prospects: Jordan Schmaltz, Ivan Barbashev, Jordan Bennington, and Vince Dunn. Weaknesses: lack of depth at left wing and no high-end scoring prospects. Prospects to watch: Billy Husso. Husso needs some development, but he has all the tools to be an elite goaltender one day. Bay Lightning C+. Strengths: depth on defense, speedy and skillful forwards. Top prospects: Anthony D'Angelo, Braden Point, Adam Ernie, Christos Gudlevskis. Weaknesses: lack of depth on the wing, lacking offensive-minded defense. Prospect to watch: Slater Cuckoo. Cuckoo saw some action in the Stanley Cup playoffs last year, but this year Cuckoo should make the team, especially with the departure of Matt Carle. Toronto Maple Leafs A-. Strengths: high-end skill forwards, character players at all positions. Top prospects: Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, Nikita Zaitsev, and Kasperi Kapanen. Weaknesses: lack of top-end talent in goal. Left wing prospects are weak. Prospects to watch: Kazimir Kasaku. The Leafs' best goaltending prospect at the moment. He will need some seasoning, but he has tools to become a starter in the NHL. Vancouver Canucks B-. Strengths: they have many NHL-ready prospects, and they have blue-chip prospects at forward and in goal. Top prospects: Thatcher Demko, Brock Besser, Cole Castles, and Michael Garchek. Sorry if I butchered that name. Weaknesses: defense, lack of depth and top-end talent, shallow depth at left wing and in goal. Prospect to watch: Olli Juolevi could very much end up making the NHL roster with how weak the Canucks defense is. Don't be surprised if he makes the team. Washington Capitals B. Strengths: several prospects with high-end potential, depth in goal. Top prospects: Ilya Samsonov, Aston Bowie, Jacob Vrana. Weaknesses: lack of overall depth at all positions except goalie. Prospects to watch for: Lucas Johansson. The first round pick from this year's draft may not be ready until at least a few years, but the junior team he plays for is known for producing top-end defensive talent. Winnipeg Jets A. High-end talent and defense. Depth at all positions. Excellent goaltending depth. Top prospects: Patrick Laine, Josh Morrissey, Kyle Connor, Eric Comrie, Nick Patan, Marco Dano. Weaknesses: lack of depth on the wing and lack of depth on defense. Prospects to watch: Connor Hellebuyck. Not only can Hellebuyck make the team, but he can be the number one goalie this year. So that is going to be my prospect review for 2016. And that will conclude the prospect review for 2016 and my podcast for today. Next episode, I will be reviewing the Metropolitan Division in the NHL.